Lord, it is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. I try to do my prayer time in the morning before the Blessed Sacrament in our chapel here in the rectory here at St. Mary's. And when I'm doing adoration, sometimes I think that there's no change happening in my life. But reading this book from A Life of Adoration by Marie Benoit Angot, it says that adoration changes our lives. Okay, so I'm reading this from that book. It says, during love in adoration, we rest our gaze upon the living Jesus in the Eucharist, and all of our being turns towards Him. When our gaze turns to Jesus, our hearts and minds are drawn along in the same direction. A conversion takes place in the deepest parts of our being, allowing Christ to effect a transformation of our beings in Him until we are transfigured. And a good example of that is a story between Jesus and the Samaritan woman in John chapter 4. When Jesus told the Samaritan woman, the hour is coming when the Father will be adored in spirit and in truth. Okay, so the important word here is truth, because the truth of our adoration is linked to the truth of our lives. So this is what Jesus is referring to when He speaks to the Samaritan woman. He's leading her towards a major encounter, towards the recognition that He is the Messiah, the Son of the living God. But the truth is implicit in that encounter, during which there is undoubtedly an act of adoration on the part of the woman. Also involves a radical change in the woman. This change involves the conversion of her heart, from now on turned towards God and fixed upon Him, and a changing of her life immediately afterwards. We see that how this woman would fix his gaze upon Jesus, because she recognizes that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of the living God. True adoration changes our lives. A change takes place gently and little by little within us, sometimes even without our knowledge. There's a conversion which purifies, and then transformation. Even if the initial encounter happens suddenly, conversion is a path that continues for the rest of our lives. A purification is necessary, leading to a transformation. In the presence of the living God, the heart opens up to His light, to His mercy, realizing that it is poor, weak, and utterly destitute. It becomes humble and turns toward God. It calls to God. It feels the need for God, an absolute need in order to be saved. See here a beautiful thing about when we do our adoration, we might not notice it, but we are slowly being changed. We are being conformed to the image of God. Okay, because as we experience the love of God in our life, that love is transformative. We become more and more like Him. So I hope this encourages us to do more adoration before the Blessed Sacrament. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.